Hi guys, I'm back. This is Super Comic Girl. So if I, at any point in this video, if I start coughing a lot, it is something I've got that is not letting me go. So it is like 3:12 right now, and the reason that I'm at home right now is I end up having to go to work, not go to work, but I end up having to go to the hospital. Like I left at like 10:35, so all I did was prep that day. Today I did not do any actual like taking orders or anything. And so I'm a little story behind it, and then I'll show you. I will let you know what comic books I got and all that jazz. Any of the comic book related news I got. So last week, one of the managers, I'm not going to mention the manager's name, came to work with strep throat. And she was right next to me, and all she did was coughing and coughing and coughing and all that stuff. And my biggest fear was I was going to come down with strep throat because she got her she got her strep throat through her little grandbaby. And sure enough, this morning I started not feeling good. I started having this really insane cough that would just not go away. It actually started last night. My brother actually thought it was something else, but then it's just I could not stop coughing. I could not stop coughing. I was like, okay, look, I was around someone who had strep throat. I am going to go, and I am going to go and get checked out. So I got checked out. My brother was not happy about me going, but I was like, hey, look, if I got strep throat, if I got it, this can turn into rheumatic fever. Or scarlet fever. I do not want to get either of those undelightful conditions. And so he let me go. And I said, look, I'll make. He keeps on reminding me to get a doctor's statement. I'm like, Steven, how long have I been working here? I know to get a damn doctor's statement. So went over there. They did a COVID test. They did a strep throat test. I told them, truthfully, I've never gotten strep throat a single day in my life. But I do know I got something wrong with me. Both tests came back negative. However, the nurse told me that it's too early for it to be positive. They're going to go ahead and give me a course of amoxicillin. So she said, just in case you do in fact end up developing strep throat, you can take your antibiotics. So I told them that I wanted to come back to work on Saturday, though I did not tell her that I happened to be off on Saturday. So I am actually off for the next 3 days. So yeah, but tomorrow I'm going to CVS and pick up my amoxicillin, which is a nasty reddish pink pill that smells like the bottom of a garbage can. The bottle does. I'm pretty sure, and the pills do smell too. They do not smell happy. They do not smell good. They're not designed to make you happy to take them. So yeah, I will begin my antibiotics tomorrow. When I come back from the hospital, I just want to sleep. Though thankfully this time around I don't want to sleep. So yeah, all right. Enough chit chat. So I'm gonna do this while my chest is hurting me and all that jazz. Oh, so yeah. Everyone wants to know: did I cough like I was dislodging an internal organ at the hospital? Oh yeah, I just could not stop coughing. I would get a reprieve, and it would start right back over again. And I would cough and cough for about 20 minutes. And yeah, I got something. I have something. Alright. Getting away from that depressing bit of news. So this morning I did order, I ordered one comic book, and that is the Superior Spider-Man issue number 1. This is one that came out in March. Came out in March. But I went ahead and bought the digital copy of the same comic. So I got The Amazing Spider-Man issue number 1. This is the Blood Hunt event 1. Miss Marvel Mutant Menace issue number 3. I will be showing you guys covers of those comic books when I do reviews of them. I made a mistake. I thought that Miss Marvel Mutant Menace was coming out next week. It actually came out this week. I also want to let people know I have already pre-ordered my digital comics for next week. The Superior Spider-Man issue number 1 and issue number 2. Miles Morales Spider-Man issue number 20. Fantastic Four issue number 22. And What If Venom issue number 4 of 5. This is when he bonds with Loki. So, yeah. But, yeah. So, in other comic book news, I did go ahead and buy a year subscription to DC Infinite, which means I have access to every single comic book that is under the DC label, which is really great because I just finished, I was at the hospital, and what do you do at the hospital? You read comic books, and this is why I say I really do happen to really love having these yearly subscriptions, because I can sit down anywhere, and I can enjoy a comic book. So, this is Justice Society of America issue number 3. This came out last year. And I am going to mute this, like, alright. Yes, I already know. Okay, so this is issue number 3. Okay, so this deals with time. So here's some interior artwork. Some of that. So, yeah, so, you got Huntress and Dr. Fate that are having a conversation. And I don't know exactly what he is telling her, because obviously I'm reading this on my phone. I kind of have to be able to do it. But they are having a conversation, and there's Deadman. I do not know when he pops up. He just pops up somewhere. Here's that blasted snow globe again. The snow globe appears also, I believe, in Stargirl and the Lost Children, which I do have to finish that series. There's some action going on there. Overall, my impression of it was that it was a pretty decent issue. I really happen to like the Justice Society of America, which I'm really happy that I can read all the comic books that they're featured in now. And the ending was like, I wasn't even expecting the ending of it. I'm not going to show you the ending of it, because you might not have bought the comic book. But, it was just like, wow. It was wow. Yep. So, I am very happy to now have the yearly subscription. I will be keeping up on it, because I do want to continue to read all the comic books they brought out. I am going to read Hex Wives, because I want to see what that's about. And I will be doing reviews of each individual issue of Hex Wives, so that's coming up. On another note, I did buy a tablet. It's supposed to be coming in early tomorrow morning, so I'm going to actually wake up at 4, just so that I can be up when the driver arrives. Hopefully, I will not miss the driver. Also, the driver is coming back, or is another driver come back tomorrow with my tablet case. So that's going to be interesting. It's nothing special, just a plain case. I'll just end up decorating with stickers and things like that. Alright, so Justice Society of America issue number 3, I give 5 stars. I just enjoyed it a lot. It was a lot of fun to read. And yeah, so I will see you guys around.